Hey guys, it's Jonathan here from Aussie Automotive and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about this wicked looking 2015 VF Evoke Sportswagon. Why have we chosen this car? Picture it. It's 2014, 2015. The VFs are starting to get a bit of traction. Everyone's starting to like them. A lot of families in Australia are going, oh, what car can we buy? Look no further than the VF Evoke Sportswagon. Why? An entry-level car for $34,990, including on-roads, from Holden's, and it's got absolutely everything in it. You can throw the kids in the back, you got the big boot space, you got all your latest mod cons, and it's just excellent. So guys, without further ado, let's introduce our 2015 VF Evoke Sportswagon. So when we think Holden, everyone generally thinks the VF being the last hurrah for this iconic Australian brand. And the craziest thing about this car, it was literally built across the road from this very warehouse. So it's something kind of special when we get these kind of cars in. So for those of you who don't know about the VFs, this is the entry level one, and I mean very entry level of the sports wagons. Beyond this, you've got your SV6, SS, SSV, and the list goes on. But the Evoke comes out with a 3-litre 6-cylinder. It's got 185 kilowatts of power. It's more than ample for a perfect family car. You know, you think of the Australian family, they love doing big road trips. They love going from, obviously Adelaide we're talking about, because that's where we're based, Adelaide to Melbourne, or maybe you want to go do York Peninsula or the Fureo Peninsula. This car is just perfect for it. Now, a lot of people say, oh, these cars are thirsty, you know, the big V6s, so on and so forth. We actually drove this car the other night and we're sitting on about between 7 and 9 litres per 100. You look at most new conventional cars being 4-cylinders, they're generally around the same. Holden really honed in their motors on their last cars, and it's sad, because if they had bought this car out 15 years ago when they actually designed it, maybe Holden might just still be here. But again, that's a big speculation, and yeah, it's something we've always thought. The technology needed to be up there with the European counterparts. So let's change position. We're going to go sit in the car. Alrighty, so here we are sitting inside the VF Commodore Evoke Sportswagon. So what do we think of this car? So I'm always a realist when it comes to critiquing cars or reviewing them, and being a 2014 model car, for what it had, it was serious bang for buck. So when this car came out, it was $36,990, including on-road costs. That was direct from your general Holden dealers around Australia, and bang for buck, we think it's great. What does it come with? So it comes with climate control, it comes with Bluetooth streaming, Bluetooth connectivity, touchscreen, cruise control, electric windows all the way around, reverse camera, reverse sensors. It's got the full bag, and for what you pay, you got a really good car. Now, Aussies, including myself, are very passionate about doing road trips and going long distance with our cars, because whoever we go with, we find it to be a bit of a bonding time, and also we get to see Australia. Because for those of you who are overseas who may not have ever been to Australia, we've got some beautiful roads and we've got some beautiful scenery. So no better way to do it than behind the wheel of a car. And for me personally, my Fords and my Holdens will always have a soft spot in my heart because we always used to road trip from a very young age. Even up until now, I still enjoy doing my road trips. So doing it behind the wheel of a VF Commodore, it's awesome. And I can actually speak from experience. I've done about 4 or 5 road trips to Melbourne from Adelaide, which is roughly about 8 to 10 hours of driving, depending on where I was traveling to, in a couple of VF SV6s. They're wicked on fuel. They're a comfortable car. The lumbar support is fantastic, so you don't jump out the car with a stiff back or a cramp in your leg. It's a good all-round experience. And the VFs, being the last hurrah for Holdens, it really was something special and cool, because we feel like they've refined it and they made it the best thing they possibly could with the funds and the time that they had. And we all in all think it's a great car. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump on back outside the car and we're going to wrap this video up. But please do let us know below. Have you had a VF Commodore? Have you had a VZ or a VY or a VE Commodore? Whatever kind of Commodore you've had, let us know below what you think of it. Even tell us a little bit of a story about what you've done with it, or maybe you went on a road trip with your parents or your brothers or your sisters or your cousins or your wives. Let us know what you think, because for us, we love hearing stories about what people have done with their cars, where they've traveled to, and it's just something special. I think probably the most memorable one for me would be driving, actually, funnily enough, a gunmetal grey SV6 Storm to Melbourne to surprise one of my family members for their birthday. And I drove through the night with some other family members and, just cruising along, have the tunes going. We get there and all my family love Holdens over in Victoria. So they've all got Holdens. So all we're doing is sitting around talking about the cars and the differences and how they've evolved over the years. Being that my family all are a massive bunch of rev heads, we all love our cars. So it's just something really special for us. So on that lovely note, we're going to jump back outside the car. We're going to finish up talking a little bit more about this particular car, its cost, its kilometres, what it's had done to it, and we'll wrap this video up. Alright guys and girls, so this particular car is up for sale through Aussie Automotive, which is my business. It's a 2015 VF Commodore Evoke Sportswagon. This example has got 173,000 kilometres. It is a one-owner car. It has full service history through Holden's, and we're selling it for $14,900. So bang for buck, it's right up there. It's got all the features. It's just a perfect package for anyone out there looking for a beautiful family car. So with all of our vehicles, they come with a 12-month warranty, 3 months registration, and one of the funniest things I actually had from a customer the other day is they wanted a bright red bow on their car when they picked it up, and I was happy to oblige. So every car that you buy does come with a big red bow on the bonnet, but you don't get to take it home. So guys, thank you again for watching this video today. Do appreciate it, and we'll do a few more videos in the future like this. And one thing that I will mention is that I do like touching on a few personal stories in regards to the Aussie cars, because I've been around cars since I was 12 years old, so I've got a really good understanding of them. I've been around them, whether it be a Ford, Holden, or even your Chrysler Valiants. My family's pretty much owned a majority of them, so it's just good to throw a little story out there to you guys of why these cars are so sentimental to myself. So guys, once again, thank you for watching. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we also have a website, which is www.ausspeedautomotive.com. And if you want to reach out or want us to review your car, feel free to, and we'll go from there. So thank you next time. Thank you, and we'll see you again next time. Cheers.